Deep in the bowels of a forgotten cell, the Centics nursed their bruises. Hatred, cold and unyielding, was the only thing keeping them alive. They didn't want justice. They wanted total annihilation. And so, the assembly of the Megabot began. Gears ground against bone-chilling steel. Hydraulic fluid pumped like dark blood through the machine's veins. Then, the eyes flickered to life. A crimson glow that signaled the end of peace. It broke the sound barrier before the alarms could even sound. A mechanical reaper silhouetted against a blood-red moon. Meanwhile, the heroes were celebrating, unaware that their pizza party was about to be crashed by a titan. Cheese stretched, laughter filled the air. Then the ceiling buckled. A shadow, larger than the room itself, fell over them. Impact. The ground groaned under the weight of the Megabot. In an instant, the celebration turned into a war zone. Cotton didn't hesitate. She became a whirlwind of white fur and lethal silver spikes. The spikes found their marks, piercing the robot's optical sensors in a slow-motion rain of steel. Zombie Hamster lunged next, his greenish fur bristling as his teeth met cold, hardened alloy. The metal buckled. Even the most advanced engineering was no match for the raw power of a zombie's bite. Dummy deployed his secret weapon. It wasn't elegant, but it was effective. Wet, weird, and highly conductive. Short-circuiting sparks danced across the bot's frame as Chicken prepared the heavy artillery. Golden eggs rained down like tactical nukes. 3 impacts, 3 shock waves that shook the very foundation of the city. But the Megabot wasn't done. Its chest plate slid back, revealing a core of pure energy. A panoramic sweep of destruction. The forest was erased, turned to ash in a heartbeat by the blinding beam. Amidst the fire, something changed. Zombie Hamster's veins began to throb with a primal, radioactive glow. Bone expanded. Tattered fabric gave way. The Rage Hamster was born, a mountain of muscle fueled by pure fury. He struck with the force of a falling star. The robot was sent flying through 5 city blocks, each building crumbling like paper. The Megabot adapted, its frame thickening into the manly bot. Mechanical fists met hamster paws in a clash that defied physics. The final uppercut was a masterpiece of violence. It sent the Rage Hamster soaring past the clouds, past the atmosphere, into the silent void. Back at the lab, the Centics thought they'd won. They laughed, their faces twisted in cruel triumph. They didn't notice Dummy. The industrial puff machine was already at maximum pressure. In a puff of absurdity, the villains inflated like balloons. Floating helplessly away, their reign of terror ended in a squeak. Then came the explosion. The Megabot, overloaded and broken, dissolved into a rain of molten scrap and cooling ash. The battle was over. The city was safe for now. The 4 survivors walked back toward the neon lights, leaving the ruins behind. They were monsters. They were weird. But they were the only ones who could stand against the dark. The saga continues.